Hey guys, it's Jonathan from Bullet Motorsports. Right next to me we have a beautiful 1946 Jeep Willys CJ2A. This is an original body that has some slight modifications. Obviously you're going to see this hood. We're going to go over this in full details. Click on the link below to find out full information in regards to underside shots and a full gallery. Let's do it. So over the past few years I've seen this Jeep multiple times, and it always intrigued me because they upgraded it with the overhead cam motor, which is a 134 comparative to the flat 4, and that would give it quite a bit more power. So when I saw this and I saw that it was going to be able to be purchased, I had to get it. We went through it in regards to the carburetor, we had the ignition gone through, and it is truly turnkey. Four-wheel drive works as it should, and there are a lot of cool modifications that we're going to go over shortly. In regards to condition, I'd rate this a 6 out of 10 just because of the paint quality. It is an original body. You still have your tag up front for the VIN number, and obviously there's a giant bulge here which makes it kind of look like a hot rod, but that's so you can fit the overhead cam motor in there, and we're going to show you that later on when we open up the hood. The driver's side is extremely clean. Body is very nice. I do notice some patch panels in the floor, but they did a great job doing it. And another neat feature, they actually added service ports underneath here. So if you needed to work on something, there's a service port here, along with one right at the rear section of the tunnel. You have a winch control here for the rear. You can pull this Jeep out with that winch because it's such a small vehicle. You can do that, so you just click the switch. It's a 12-volt conversion, and we'll show you that when we open up the hood. Tires are in great shape. They are older, but for this type of vehicle, you're not going to be going over 45 miles an hour. So this would be a really good trail truck or something to just drive around town and enjoy. You still have the folding window which operates, so you can open that up for your air condition. Rear section's very clean. You do have surface rust in the bed itself, but it is solid. There's no holes. Here's the winch I was talking about. Rear section has a tow ball, so if you want to tow a little trailer, you can. Also, we have the complete top. So we have top and doors and a vinyl top that goes on right here. So we're going to include that, and there should be photos in the gallery of it. Tires are great on this side. You have a brand new spare here, a super traction spare. Those tires look like they're about 20, 25 years old. Floor pan on this side is very clean. You do have a storage compartment right here, which is nice. And it's solid. Gas tank is underneath the driver's seat, so don't smoke cigarettes and fill it up and you'll be fine. Also, all the fenders are still metal, shows very well. You have your lockers here, which we'll test out later on in the video. Normally we go crazy and go off-road with this, but we just had it detailed, and he's gonna kill me because he's coming back on Saturday if this thing's covered in mud. Let me open up the hood. So here's the upgraded motor. It does have a helper fuel pump, which is nice, so you don't have to worry about the mechanical pump anymore. Runs very well. You have your upgraded charging system, all of your fuses in place for all the additional electronics. It runs really nice. We put spark plugs in it, fuel pressure regulator to prevent that fuel pump from giving it too much fuel, which that's only a 36 gallon per hour pump, so you're not gonna have a problem with this carburetor. No leaks. Water pump was resealed. Belt looks good. No slippage. Radiator's original, still has a 7-pound cap on it. Overall, very clean. Let me start it up for you. So the emergency brake still works, and it starts up like that pretty much every time. Great oil pressure. We have 55 pounds of oil pressure. We're gonna get some fuel before we go for the test drive. Your winch works as it should, so I can click it. The winch works right here. You have your additional lights, and then this light right here will turn on your light for your speedometer in case you're going to drive it. It's showing 131 on the replacement speedometer. Turn signals operate as they should. Let's jump in it and go for a ride. We're going to start it up again. Starts up easily, no issues. Oil pressure, as I said, is good. It's still cold, so we'll let the water temperature rise. Emergency brake does operate. So this is your transfer case selector. So this is going to keep it engaged, and then this is going to be your low setting. So if you're going to go off-road and you want to click it up, that's going to be a lower ratio, and then it's high setting so you can drive it regularly. Your winch controls are right here. Your light controls are here. You have a choke as well, which you don't really need. It just starts right up. Horn works. You also have wipers, which do operate. We also don't have the wiper blades on because this opens up. So if you wanted to open it up, pretty neat. I'll show you real quick. You can actually go like that and you've got fresh air, which I love. So it's a 3-speed transmission. Reverse is up first, second, third. There are no synchros, so you have to be careful when you're shifting it. Complete stop before first gear. No smoke or hesitation from the motor. These motors are pretty bulletproof. This one looks like it was sealed up nicely. We actually had it in the white room on the turntable, and all we had was minor seepage for 2 days, and we're talking about like a drop or two. So it is sealed up nicely, which is ridiculous for a Jeep of this era. Suspension feels good. It does have Ranchero shocks as well. Brakes are even, stopping even. Oh, it feels good. It's like a little canal of water, and we'll test it out. We just got it detailed today, by the way. So we're gonna put it into the low position, transfer case on. We'll go into first gear, and you guys just wish us luck. We'll see if we can make it through here with no issues. There's a big drop off right here. Nice and smooth. No issues so far. Four-wheel drive's definitely working. Well, that's just way too easy, right? We have to try again, I guess. We'll see if we can go through this right here. No issues at all. I mean, this is ridiculous how smooth it's going through. That's crazy, huh? All right, well, I guess we'll just test our luck here. We just need to get gas, so hopefully we don't run out of gas on this. We got a winch.
Oh yeah, that makes you feel safe.
It does. These things float anyways. All right, here we go. So this is something that you're gonna wanna definitely have momentum in. Whoa. We're gonna get it into second right now, but we're not getting stuck. Pretty good. That's crazy, huh? That's why these things are so cool. We're gonna take it out of four-wheel drive right now, get some fuel, and continue with this test drive. That's awesome. You should get an outside shot of it.
You wanna fuel up before you go in?
No, no, no. It's so beautiful. I'm gonna come out that hole right there. Follow the line. Not bad. We'll put it into the regular position. I'll take the axles off and continue our test drive. It didn't even get dirty. He was trying out of gas. What's going on here, buddy? Uh-oh. I think we're getting not enough fuel. We're gonna have to crank up our regulator. I just replaced the fuel line on it, so that would definitely cause that. What the hell's going on with this thing? Oh, now we're charging, baby. I'm sure you're wondering why I'm in a different outfit right now. Well, that's because we thought the battery went out. Turned out that the generator was bad, so I decided to pull the generator out. We're gonna include that, and we put an alternator conversion on there. It looks a lot cleaner. We got rid of a lot of the wiring, and now it's truly turnkey. Clutch feels great, and it's raining again. Every single day in Florida, it rains. Second gear. Motor is very peppy, and it's running perfect. One good thing from buying at Bullet Motorsports is we go through these cars completely. This test drive is gonna give it the make or break seal of approval. So I'm gonna drive this and see what happens, or we're gonna disclose what we find that if we don't repair it. This one, in regards to drivability, starts right up. We've got great oil pressure. We're charging perfectly now. The oil pressure is at around 60 pounds. I love that they upgraded the motor. Steering's actually tight. Lights operate, turn signals are operating, doing good. We're going 40 miles an hour. I'm hitting the brakes, it's stopping evenly, downshifting it into second. You have to go quick because remember, it's straight cut gear. Shirt number 4, that's how hot it is here. If you guys have any questions, give us a call, 954-363-2261. If you guys are looking for a really unique Jeep, buy with confidence. If you guys like this type of content, please be sure to like and subscribe. I wanted to showcase a couple of the features here. So you do have an illumination for your speedometer. Your winch controls are right here, so you can control the winch and pull stuff up. Has a nice little bracket here. You do have seat belts, so you can put your kids in it. And let me show you the motor really quick. Come on. So it's been running, no issues at all. Carburetor has been adjusted. Look at how clean it is now. So it's an upgraded alternator, new pulley. We painted the brackets black. We redid the fuel line setup. So the fuel line was really, really close to the manifold. We rerouted all of that. It looks a lot better. We also have a regulator here. We have it just set on 3 and it hasn't had any issues. It actually starts without the choke on, which is nice. It's really peppy. you guys enjoyed that test drive. Have a great day. Last time I was in this area, we sank a Hummer right there.